Wordsmith, the best. What's up, guys? What is up? Having a bit of technical difficulties already. Jesus! What is going on? Things are not working. Things are not working. But the show must go on. Let me see if I can get my audio going. How you guys doing? Sitting here. Man, we're back working at McDonald's again. Dang it! Dang it! Yeah, Wendy's next week. Yes, I know. You gotta be making that dough so you can invest in some of these coins while they are down. Hopefully you guys are staying safe. Not doing anything silly right now in the middle of our bearish looking bull market, right? Bitcoin going up, Bitcoin coming down. We're gonna dive into that as well. Let's see if I got some audio now. Yeah, I got audio. I can hear my stream. All right, guys, let's get down to it. Let's get the brass tacks. Hopefully you are orange pilled, right? Don't forget to take some of these orange pills. They're great, especially in a time like now. You really need them right now, man. You really need them right now. Because if you don't have a little bit of, some peace, prosperity, and some financial freedom, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's dark days. Dark days are ahead for you. Anyway, let's dive into what's going on. Of course, I am the Crypto Otaku, and you are watching my channel. Exciting times are ahead. Let's get into it. Boom! Bitcoin plummeting today. What's going on? Well, it's probably Mt. Gox. We're going to dive into that. Probably Mt. Gox again. Dumping a bunch more Bitcoin on our exchanges, right? Okay, let's get to it. Why can't I not click on anything? Huh. Yeah, something weird's going on. I cannot. Nothing's responding. Weird. It will not let me drop. There we go. Let's get to it. China, man. A lot of stuff going on with China. But yeah, looks like Bitcoin's kind of stalling tonight. Although there isn't really much holding us back. Sitting at 64.7. Fell down to 64.7. You can see here. This is right before the stream. Again, I said this last night. We are more than likely to bounce off of this, the bottom of this megaphone. We did not want it. Again, it wasn't invalidated yet, so we did not want to touch it yesterday. We might have to revisit that kind of thinking today. Although it is still sitting kind of higher than I expected. So we'll see. We'll get into it. All right, U.S. Of course, we went through it, guys. We hit $35 trillion, the great milestone we've been watching here on the channel for the whole year. The whole damn year we've been watching this. And we hit it. We finally hit it. And, yeah, we're already climbing up above just almost about $10 billion ahead since we broke through. Again, $100,000 they are printing every single second. 1 second, 2 seconds. Oh, my God. There's $1 million. And the one sentence I said, it's already gone, guys. It's already gone. Anywho. Moving on. Fear and greed for the stonks, man. Slipping as the Fed rate came out today. It's coming into neutral. Nvidia, man, looking kind of volatile. It's nuts. We got a little bit to dive into that as well. Crypto fear and greed index still remaining pretty bullish. Let's refresh that and see if we're still hanging in. Ooh, we slipped back down at neutral in just the 30 minutes. I pulled this website up, so that's crazy. We went from a 62 in greed to a 52 in neutral. All our dark days ahead for the crypto space. Well, let's take a look. Dollar kind of again going sideways. This is weird, guys. Like I guess no one wants to buy our bonds. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to buy any more China? Huh? Are you sure? Hope you guys are staying content and humble, man. You got a smile on? You got a smile on? I hope you got a smile on because we're going to be going up in a big way here in the future. All right, so get into what's going on. Don't look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. Isn't this how beautiful and green? It's a great day. No, that's the year. We were looking at the year last night. This is actually pretty grim on the day and the hour. On the day, nothing really taking good moves, man. Beam is up 5%. CAS was up rough about right around 5%. Everything else is also down on average 2 to 5%. Of course, our boy JASMY sitting at negative 5% on the day. He was a little bit of a pullback, but I really want to see us hold on to about 3 cents before the end of the market close on the month. We'll see if we can hit that. Bitcoin price shrugs off the latest $2 billion right worth of biddies. Mt. Gox transfers its distribution near its end. We're going to take a look at that because, again, we check this every single day. It's a great metric to look at. Again, you should be keeping your head above water with this one particular metric, and that is how many biddies are on all exchanges, across all exchanges, as Bitcoin China sneaks her way in to block our view. And last time we looked at this, it's sitting at just under 2.5 million. It looks like that still hasn't changed. 2.48. Again, kind of slumping down. We fell down a little bit more here. Might have been Mt. Gox at the end of the day. Can I even get over there? Yeah, it's still sitting at 2.48. So it does not. I don't know if that actually came through. If they actually did dump that on the market yet. The rest of the remaining, Bitcoin that's going to Kraken. If you can check on Kraken real quick, let's see what's anything changed. Yep, nothing really changed. All the little bit they dumped on the Kraken the other day. Just dwindling down still from the Mt. Gox dump off to the exchange. So again, just kind of diving into this. What's going on? Has someone's calling my damn phone? What the hell? Who is it? What? Dang it! Oh Jesus! I'm on my live stream. Ghostbusters, what do you want? Yeah, I'm doing my live stream. Okay, I'll call you back later. It's just, yeah, dude. No. JASMY is still doing its thing. You know what's going on with JASMY. I don't need. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye. Oh yeah, we got some JASMY news too coming. We got some JASMY news come today too. Apparently Jates. We'll dive into that in a bit as well. More partnerships ahead for JASMY. Now what? You can't be doing this, man. You can't be doing this. Yep. I told you. I'm done with this conversation. Okay. All right, I'll call you when I'm done. Yep, I'll call you when I'm done. All right, bye. What the hell, man? Jesus. Sorry about that, guys. Just a little too much excitement for JASMY, of course. People call me about JASMY. That's all they ever call me about now these days. Anyway, after today's movements, Mt. Gox wallets held 3 billion BTC, down from 9 billion last month. Again, the sell-off kind of continues. Not even the sell-off. It's the dump off back into the exchanges, back into the pool. And again, there's only so much in that bucket. There's only so much you can get out of the trash, right? When it comes to how much you put these damn dollars in the trash where they belong. Such a mess in here. But yeah, you can only reach so far and grab as many biddies as you can, and then that's it. They're gone, guys. They're gone. But yeah, they're dumping a little bit back in. About 3 billion BTC, down from 9 billion last month, according to the Arkham data. It's a distribution of about $9 billion worth of Bitcoin, and a smaller amount of Bitcoin Cash, BCH, from Mt. Gox, once the largest Bitcoin exchange before it imploded in 2014 due to the hack, has been weighing on the crypto market's sentiment. I mean, it's really a drop in the bucket. Again, this is it. This is all we did. We set ourselves back, and this is on crack, and we can go on all exchanges, across all exchanges. It only set us back like a bit of a month, maybe. And we got to compare here. I think it was back to July 4th or something like that, to where we were at 2.48 last, right? Yeah, about the 10th of July. Not even a month. Not even a month, guys. About 20 days. It's going to take like 3 weeks for BlackRock to buy all this up, because you know they're going to buy it. Are you gonna sell BlackRock all your biddies? I hope not. Don't do anything stupid, right? We say this on the channel all the time. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. All right, cool. Got it. We got it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Okay, we're not selling the BlackRock. So yeah, not much has really changed here. I'm not worried about this. I don't think you guys should be worried about it either. But it is, of course, taking the market sentiment into full effect when it comes to BlackRock and buying all of the biddies, and Mt. Gox, of course, dumping them all off. So I just want to again reiterate that, as we normally do on the channel. All right, moving on. BitcoinTreasuries.net. Of course, we're tracking all the things. Who has all the biddies, man? Who has all the biddies? Well, right now, China's talking about buying some more biddies. Where we're going to see that on the actual open ledger? Are we going to know? Are they going to put it in the same wallet address? Are they going to just strategically buy and not tell anyone? There's a lot of rumors going on right now, and yeah, we can check and see what's going on with that. There's tons of articles flooding out talking about. Oh, well, we'll get into that. We'll get into it a bit. Anyway, iShares, IBIT, BlackRock, of course, buying more biddies each and every single day, as they just bought in about 3,000. That was 2 days ago. As of 2 days ago, we don't have an update on this. Come on, Bitcoin treasuries. I'm gonna have to get rid of you if you do not continue to disappoint. Grayscale sitting at 242,000 biddies, and we've got Fidelity just again under 200k, and ARK still not hitting that 50k, almost so close. Yeah, we're a bit behind on this as well. What is going on? The 23rd of July, we're a whole week and a day behind on ARK Invest. That's weird. All right, so that's what's going on with the Bitcoin treasuries. Not too much new, details in the ETFs. All right, top 10 assets for the crypto space. Of course, Bitcoin sitting at number 1. We always look at number 10. Right around 10, still sitting Cardano, 9 on Toncoin, and 11 on Tron. Yeah, it looks like Avalanches fell down a little bit more, which is interesting because they just came out. We covered that yesterday as it was breaking. Yeah, the DMV, the BMV, depending on where you live. The Bureau of Motor Vehicles are the drivers, the DMV, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking. Department of Motor Vehicles are now looking at getting into blockchain. We covered this at the beginning of the year. It wasn't. I don't think it was AVAX back then. It was actually, I think, Polygon that was being looked at for settling titles and driver's licenses. Now we're looking at titles and maybe even insurance on Avalanche. So again, we covered that yesterday. Again, big things coming for Avalanche. I'm bullish. I'm bullish on Avalanche. I got a big bag of AVAX, man. AVAX. Awesome coin. I can't wait for, again, if you guys are into gaming, one of the best. Not again. Not again. We're not doing that. That's right. You better stop. Okay. Jesus. My phone keeps going off. Yeah. So again, Gunzilla. If you guys have got Gunzilla games coming out by the end of the year, I can't wait for that game. Cyberpunk. Battle Royale. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the first major blockchain games to come out on AVAX. Okay, so yeah, nothing else really going on with the top 10. Everything kind of consolidating around the same levels. No big changes in the top 50 even. Looks like JASMY kind of fell down again. We checked that as well to 57. Again, the highest ever it was on record today. Today's charts was 52. So it's coming. Good things are coming. All right. Top 10 world assets. Of course, Bitcoin is still hanging in at the number 9th slot. Just about to get passed by Meta again at 1.2. Oh, geez. 1.27, and Meta is sitting at 1.21. Man, if we keep this up, man, we're going to be falling underneath Meta again tomorrow. But it's only going to be temporary. We know this. We know this. Anyway. And our last key metric is the Bitcoin Rainbow Chart before we get into the news. The Bitcoin Rainbow Chart tells us that We are still in the buy zone. You should be buying. You should be happy. We're still down in these lower levels, these lower tier levels of Bitcoin in the buy zone. Not even in the accumulation zone again. I mean, it's a blessing in disguise, guys. I know it's not as bullish, but Hulk Hogan's here, brother. You should be buying some Bitcoin, brother. Because we're still at lower levels Look, I mean, how crazy this looks, man. So, I mean, there's people out there, experts are calling this is the middle of the bull market, which would actually put us into about the cycle top coming in around April of next year, which is really not that long from here, guys. I mean, it's really not that far, out. That would put us into about, I don't know if I can zoom in. Can I not zoom in this chart? It always tries to crash every time I zoom in. Oh, Jesus. All right. Come on. It's not even that far out in this chart. It makes it look so insignificant. It's right around this area. I just had June of next year. Come on. Get it. Get it. Come on. Oh, man. It's not cooperating with me today, guys. That's close. June next year. Sitting at $175,000 Bitcoin. If we still remain in the still cheap zone of the Bitcoin rainbow chart, next year, is this a bubble, would be about 320 plus thousand around, again, this time next year. If the predictions are true that we are going to be at a top peak sell-off in around April, May, and June. It would be around 300,000. That's crazy. That's crazy from here, right? I mean, we're still so early in this run if we're even going to be close to those kind of numbers here in the near future. And honestly, that would be kind of lackluster compared to the last, 3 bull runs. And it's not really, I mean, we lost the big top here where everyone was calling for 100K, right? We all lived through that, right? Didn't happen. It didn't happen. Maybe this is going to be lackluster as well. We can also double check. It's been a while since we looked at it. The Bitcoin power law, right? The chart is similar to the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Not as pretty, but again, that would put us in at a. Where's the time frame on this? I gotta zoom in again. Oh man, I can't even read the dates on that. Okay, 2025, right around here. Let's say like the first quarter. A fair value of Bitcoin next year would be about 100K. Cycle top would be about almost 400K, right around that time frame next year. So again, still too early. Still too early, guys. Anywho, let's get into some news. There's a lot of stuff to go through. We're gonna have to do a lightning round as always. Look at all these. It's crazy how many articles I have pulled up. There's so many interesting things. Lightning round starts now. Get ready, guys. Okay, here we go. Bitcoin whale withdraws 387 million amid Mt. Gox BTC distribution. Apparently, there is a whale out there who immediately withdrew 1,300 Bitcoin, 885 million roughly from Binance. Again, in the past 30 minutes, this was that was 3 a.m. in the morning. Oh, in August in China. So that's roughly right around now. This just came out right before the stream. So yeah, it looks like they just withdrew, and but probably dropped us down right away. I mean, you saw that right when we started the stream. That's probably like part of it right there. Bam, that was right when we started the stream. Just kind of holding this down a couple hours ago. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Apparently, they are going in there. Well, they're grabbing out what they can, and are they gonna sell it off right away? Are they gonna? I mean, I wouldn't sell it off. They just got a fraction of what they had, right? They got robbed. Anywho, let's move on. They got robbed. All right, crypto news land. JASMY. We got some JASMY news. JASMY's blockchain data security with strategic JATE's involvement. I do want to spend a little more time on this article, so we might save this a little bit towards the end. I do want to blast through a chunk of this. There's a lot to unpack. The government holds to hold 32 billion in Bitcoin. U.S. leads, China follows. This is of course because Trump went out there and said America's gonna buy all the Bitcoin, and RFK said America's gonna buy all the Bitcoin, and China's like, we better probably think strategically about maybe buying some of this asset class. So yeah, Bitcoin's mainstream adoption is not limited to just retail investors, institutions. Now governments across the world are accumulating. Oh, was that? That looked like it was two M's. Governments. Oh man, that font's kind of creeping in there. Across the world are accumulating Bitcoin with the portfolios. Unsurprisingly, with over 213,000 Bitcoin, the United States government is the largest Bitcoin holder in the U.S. I mean, you're talking about governments, right? Not the largest Bitcoin holder. But anyway. However, in the majority of cases, governments acquire the cryptocurrency through seizures from illegal activities. Some also obtain Bitcoin through donations or active purchasing. How much Bitcoin do governments hold? That's 213,000 for the U.S., 190 for China. That's, again, a rough estimate. They have to hold more than that. They've been seizing a whole bunch more than that. You see articles all the time about them cracking down some sort of criminal activity in crypto. Bitcoin, of course, is among those criminals as well. United Kingdom, 61,000. El Salvador, of course, buying 1 Bitcoin a day, are sitting around 5,800. Ukraine, 1,344. And Germany, have fun staying poor. Yes. All right, so that's what's going on. And we're just going to pick out a quick little part of the article here. It says, as crypto assets gain traction, governments around the world will likely develop regulations that may choose to actively purchase cryptocurrencies as a part of their financial strategies. Market experts believe this will be driven by the desire to diversify national reserves and embrace digital finance innovations. That's right. China, despite being banning its cryptocurrency trading and mining, holds significant Bitcoin reserves from seizures, making it the second largest government Bitcoin holder. The Chinese government now possesses roughly 200,000, valued at around 13.2 billion. Most of this Bitcoin was seized from the Plus token Ponzi scheme, one of the largest cryptocurrency scams, which promised investors returns of up to 30%. Jesus, don't fall for any of that stuff, guys. Get rich quick. It's a scheme. It's never worked out in your favor. Anyway, moving on. We got a bunch of Chinese articles to cover throughout this as well. Again, going through the lightning round, we continue. Bitcoin holds at 65,700 after Fed decision, as we just fell even right before the stream. It's a little bit lower than that. As July comes to a close, the price of Bitcoin remains steadily at approximately 65,000. Despite speculation around the potential cut rate of the Federal Reserve, and of course the dump from Mt. Gox. Just again a quick little review. Powell stated that 50 basis point cut for this year is currently off the table. However, he did leave room for speculation, suggesting cuts might be considered later. The market is also reacting to the geopolitical tensions, particularly Iran's recent announcement of the retaliation orders, of course, against Israel. All right, moving on. Continuing the Bitcoin lightning round. The protocol of Bitcoin gets political as U.S. government ponders airdrops. What does that mean? In this week's issue of the CoinDesk newsletter on blockchain tech, we examined U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis. Of course, she was at the Bitcoin conference in 2024. Amazing stuff for her and other senators as well. Call for a national Bitcoin strategic reserve. We've also got photos from the Bitcoin National Conference where it seems like nearly everyone was talking about staple gunning layer 2 networks onto the original blockchain. Bullish guys. Last week's Bitcoin Nationals Conference dominated the crypto news headlines. We wandered around the event for 4 days while scrambling to cover all the news. It took a lot of photos. Bitcoin LA LARP anyone? Jesus. Reserving judgment. Details are scarce. Last week's Republican presidential nominee suggested using government's existing holdings of just over 200,000 Bitcoin as the core of a new reserve. Senator Cynthia Lummis of Wyoming proposed to go even further, possibly building up to the 1 million Bitcoin, right? Getting kind of Trump's narrative going before he gets in office, or maybe he doesn't. We don't know. Or about 5% of the cryptocurrency's maximum supply. Lummis said on stage that that the plan may eventually eliminate the national debt, $27 trillion at last check, but didn't really explain how that would work. Apart from the basic math, and swelling U.S. government wealth would generally equate to the reduced indebtedness
As CoinDesk Jesse Hamilton put it. Questions arose on social media over whether the government had rights to keep the existing hoard, mostly obtained through seizures. Yeah, that's the thing. I've been saying this for like the entire year. We don't have like it's not as easy as just keeping it. Like they have a civil duty to sell these. They sell it off because it's a seized asset. But yeah, associated with criminal activity. In other words, any stolen assets might at some point need to be returned to the rightful owners. Is considered that might be all we want to really cover from this. We got a ton to cover. But yeah, things are starting, and there's another one going into this as well that we're going to pull up about the current bill they have in the House. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance taps 3-year high, but analysts say alts are poised to rally. Are they coming? I mean, I said this yesterday with that the back off the SEC from all this going on, man. Oh, wow. Disclosure Crypto. Welcome to the channel. Man, I want to look at the Guardian Network. Yes, I've been actually asked about the Guardian Network quite a bit lately. It's a very interesting network. It's poised to be the possible new YouTube of Web3, right? New Web3 YouTube. Or Rumble, that sort of platform, and so it's exciting, and I keep getting asked about it. Looks like I'm probably gonna have to make a video about it. I'm probably gonna have to do it, if we get some time on here by the end of the stream, we can take a look at the coin as well. We just gotta get through all the news. There's so much news every single day. All right, here we go. Back into it. The ETF flows fundamentally altering the market dynamics. The former chief strategic officer CoinShares to Twitter on Wednesday. No longer do Bitcoin gains cycle into alts, and no longer do tail of the crypto assets. This is what I've been talking about the entire year. I've been like, we still haven't had a traditional bull run. This is not a traditional bull run at all. It's just been Bitcoin running the whole time, and every time it pulls back, nothing's going into alts. We don't have retail. We don't have mass adoption. It's a really strange cycle. It's just institutions. The banks aren't even in yet, and the long-term investors are hodling. They're hodling, and we're maintaining price so strong, especially with the added institutions. So yeah, it's a very strange bull market, a very strange altcoin cycle. Are we going to get like a month or two of an altcoin run? I mean, the way it looks right now, it does not look like we are going to get a huge rally, even on an election year. It's pretty crazy. Bitcoin takeover is even continually steady growth in the market. In the market cap of Tether USDT and the world's largest stablecoin, third largest crypto after Bitcoin, of course, ETH. Stablecoins are backed by fiat currencies, yes, we know. Crypto Unfolded said on Twitter, Bitcoin dominance reached a high of 53.6% on yesterday, its highest level in the last 3 years since April 2021. That's nuts. Yeah, we're just not sharing the space. It's just Bitcoin running, guys. It's just Bitcoin running. It's crazy. What's going on? What is going on indeed? Should we all be rushing in and just dumping our bags for Bitcoin? At this point, I don't know if anything else is going to run as big. JASMY ran pretty hard this year. We had a few coins. Again, if we go back to the crypto bubbles real quick, we can see the dominance just in our face with the crypto bubbles in the top 100 on the year, right? JASMY up 666%. Mark the devil. Oh no, JASMY. Of course, one of the leading utility tokens. We always like to shill here on the channel. JASMY up 666%. Say that 6 times fast. Solana right behind it, 651. Again, all the memes, right? All the memes. And then we have Mantra. Yeah, Mantra. Of course, a real world asset token, RWA. Whoo! Pepe, more memes, man. More memes. Memes. Fetch is up 500% roughly. Near's up 300% roughly. Casper up 400% roughly. I mean, these are the tokens, man. The only ones that really ran. The only ones that really ran that hard. Even if they look at the top 200. It's all memes. Even wow, Corgi AI is up 440% in the year. Wow, Jesus, I did not know that. I have a bag stashed away somewhere. Yeah, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. What are you gonna do? I mean, you can't pick them sometimes. You don't know what's gonna run sometimes. Pendle's up as well. That's another RWA, I believe, as well. So went up 69 points. That's correct. Oh, it was up 60. Wow, that's crazy. From 100 to 117. Okay, so yeah, just a quick little refresher on what's going on with that. All right, let's move on. Billionaire Mike Novogratz unveils post-election prediction, says giant institutions coming to crypto. Giant institutions. Founder, of course, of the Galaxy Digital, Mike Novogratz, is outlining what could happen in the digital asset space after the U.S. general election. In a new interview with Bankless, Novogratz says, "I think the next big thing to happen in this election, no matter who wins, we're going to get some version of the market structure bill passed. And I'm praying and I'm thinking you're going to get new direction in the office of the comptroller of the currency, OCC." According to Novogratz, the remnants of the U.S. government's hostile enforcement actions against the industry is referred to as some as Checkpoint 2.0 will be wiped off the table according to after the November election. He says the competition is going to get so much harder, but good. It's going to drive so many more people because these organizations are going to get more charged up, and they're bringing their giant institutions with them. And I want the giants to participate because I realize it would just open a lot of energy to our space. Why is the energy important? Like Bitcoin drives everything because it pushes money into other places. And it's the other places that need to get built so that they can fulfill their destiny. So, of course, that was Mike Novogratz.
And so I think for our industry, why I'm so bullish is I think they're both going to commit. They want these voters. My dog thing resonated. I got memed all over the place.
No.
There are 55 million dog owners in America, and there are 85 million crypto owners.
We talked about that all the time, too. That's right. There's more crypto owners than dog owners here in the United States. It's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, moving on. Senator Lummis introduces Bitcoin strategic bill to the Senate. This is what I'm talking about earlier, a little bit earlier. We're going to dive with just a quick little bit into that and see what the bill she proposes. Bitcoin is transforming not only our country but the world, becoming the first developed nation to use Bitcoin as a savings technology. Secures our position as a global leader in the financial innovation. This is our Louisiana Purchase moment, and it will help us reach the next financial frontier. Damn, man, she has a way with words. It's very, very bullish, of course. The establishment of the Strategic Reserve Bitcoin aims to enhance the U.S. financial leadership and the security in the global economy, akin to the historical rule of the gold reserves. To fund the establishment of the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, the Act will diversify existing funds within the Federal Reserve System. In the U.S. Treasury Department, this approach aims to offset the cost without placing additional financial burdens on the government. All right, so that's the Bitcoin Act. The Bitcoin Act, as proposed by Lummis. We can't spend too much time. We got so much news to cover. Lightning round continues. Let's go. Bitcoin shoes, right? Trump putting out these limited Bitcoin shoes. I really wish there was one like that. I'd buy it. That's, of course, an AI generated one. And I am a huge sucker for Converse. I have probably 30 pairs of Converse. Anyway, Donald Trump introduces limited edition Bitcoin themed sneakers following the speech at the Bitcoin 2024 conference. These are the sneakers here, guys. You can see not quite my fave, not quite my scene, right? But they're nice nonetheless. I don't care for the Trump stamp on it. A crypto president, but it's your thing. It's your thing. $300 Bitcoin sneakers accept crypto payments. These sold out, of course, with only 1,000 pairs available. Feature the American flag and the Bitcoin symbol, and the phrases Trump and crypto president. They are priced in at $300 and are now available pre-order. I heard too that he signed half of those. He signed, and it's just a random batch. So, if it's your thing, it's your thing. Trump raises $25 million in national. If they were Converse, I'd probably go out and just find a way to buy one. Wow, it's crazy. In the addition to the Bitcoin conference, Trump hosted another high-profile fundraising event in Nashville. Tickets soared to $100,000, and a photo opportunity with the former president was priced in at a minimum of $60K. It's crazy. Yeah, he's making bank. He's making bank on this for his campaign. All right, moving on. Moving on, of course, the lightning round. Lightning round. Tron founder Justin Sun calls on China to warm up to Bitcoin. Yeah, come on, China. Lift your boot off our necks, for God's sake. Your country needs some sort of freedom. Justin Sun, founder of Tron, has called China to open up the Bitcoin. According to Sun's, China's embrace of crypto would benefit the entire cryptocurrency space. Of course it would. It's one of the largest countries in the world with a huge amount of population, right? Providing a counterpart to the United States, of course, the second largest economy as well. U.S.-China's ban on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mining altered the industry landscape in 2021, leading to the significant exodus of miners that set up operations in other regions. Yeah, the Bitcoin mining ban. And of course, they've since revoked that. Tron founders Justin Sun calls for China to embrace Bitcoin again. The influence of China activity in the crypto space might benefit the whole industry. Sun, Chinese-born, now a grenadier, took to the X to tell Chinese authorities to rewarm crypto due to the potential benefits that would bring to the crypto space. He says China, CN, also needs to step up since President Trump pushed for Bitcoin. U.S. policies have warmed. So that's what he said specifically on Twitter. So yeah, there's a lot of news going on around right now, especially with other countries getting in, with our politicians pushing so hard for crypto and Bitcoin. All right, Robert Kiyosaki, of course, is back in the news. It seems like every week he's on there. I did just a shout out. Man, I think it was Truck Dono asked me, I think last week, if I had watched the Bitcoin movie yet. I did watch that today, actually. It's a great documentary. I thought I wouldn't learn anything, but my big takeaway out of it was actually the cultural impact. Like we saw. I may pull that up real quick. I'm not going to watch it on stream, but I just want to kind of show you what I'm talking about. There is a free documentary on YouTube. Come on. There's a bunch of our other influencers like Sin City Crypto. Okay, so Bitcoin movie. If you type in Bitcoin movie on YouTube, there's a free film that was put out right around the Bitcoin, during the Bitcoin 2024 in Nashville conference. And this is a free documentary. It's a great little documentary, about an hour and a half long. There we go. And great stuff for anyone who is still trying to get into our space, still trying to learn about crypto and Bitcoin. This outlines a lot of things very well, and I really wish something like this was here back in 2021. Back in 2021, the only real documentaries we had were crypto scams and when the Canadian exchange went under, and like all sorts of pretty much negative documentaries, right? Nothing really positive. What's pushing our space? What is Bitcoin? What is it? This technology? And I think it did a great job. It even has some religious views as well. How other religious views kind of play into Bitcoin and its fair value and sound money principles. So again, I just wanted to kind of shout this out for anyone. And of course, there's Kiyosaki, which brought me into thinking about this, because of course he's all over Bitcoin now these days. So yeah, again, pretty cool stuff. Give it a watch if you are still new. And there's RFK as well. Everyone's featured in there. You guys know everyone in our space. All right, so Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki is warning that California faces a dire fiscal situation. That is, of course, going broke, and more states will follow. Urges people to accumulate Bitcoin. Jesus. 2.6 million followers of Kiyosaki on X. He says California is a bellwether state. That means what happens in California happens to the rest of the U.S. The problem is that California is going broke. The whole damn country is going broke. As we look at $35 trillion every single day. California will begin raising taxes and cutting subsidies to the poor, into prisons, environmental problems, and teachers' unions. That means crime will spread as police will be cut, since California is a bellwether state and is going broke, which states will follow. Is it time for you to move? I moved. Take care. Oh, Jesus. So did Elon, man. Elon moved. He's heading out to Texas as we speak. In 1971, President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard, and the U.S. Treasury and Federal Reserve Bank began counterfeiting money. The problem is, due to the schools and not teaching anything about money and the taxes, 90% of people today work for and save counterfeit, aka fiat, and fake money. We covered this actually, I think it was 2 days ago. He put out this really awesome. It's actually longer than this. They kind of shortened it down. People working for fake money is one of the primary reasons why the gap between rich and poor grows. Don't be a loser. Stop working for and saving fake money. Yeah. So, yeah, he put that out during right after Trump's speech in Nashville. All right, moving on. Man, we're getting pretty far in the Bitcoin lightning round. The lightning round for news. Holding Bitcoin has been profitable for 98.5% of its existence, guys. That's insane. That blows my mind. It's crazy. 98.5% of its existence, right? If you ever bought Bitcoin in the past 4 years, past 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, yeah, you're holding at you're an appreciated value of some extent. All right. According to the Bitcoin Magazine Pro data, holding Bitcoin has been profitable 98.5% of its existence. The data reveals out of at least 5,096 days, and since Bitcoin trading began, holding Bitcoin has been profitable for 5,020 days relative to the current price of 66.5, or even probably close to 64.3, right? So yeah, its value has skyrocketed to about 66.5. Of course, that was earlier today, representing an astounding increase of 94 million%. 94. I hate these numbers, man. I can't do these numbers anymore. There's too many zeros on everything. 95 million, roughly, percent. This is what Raoul Paul. This is Raoul Paul's argument to Peter Schiff when they had their debate. That was an amazing debate. We covered that. We did a reaction video to that a while back. It was freaking awesome. Again, shout out to Raoul Paul and Peter Schiff. Again, he has core values that I agree with. It's just he doesn't understand. He's missed the boat, and he's not willing to dive back in. And he may be a secret Bitcoin maxi we just don't know about. That'd be so funny. He's like secretly a Bitcoin maxi, trying to push our space down. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to kind of cover that real quick. I don't want to spend too much time into it, but it is kind of a really cool indicator. 900 million in altcoin token unlocks to hit crypto markets in August. Apparently, there's nearly $1 billion in token unlocks set to hit the crypto markets in August, according to the latest numbers. Citing data from token unlocks, blockchain reporter CoinWoo reports that over $900 million in unlocks are ready to be released next month. Some of the largest unlocks include those from decentralized exchange DEX, Layer 1, blockchain Sui. I got a bag of Sui. And Ethereum, ETH, Layer 2, Arbitrum. I got a bag of Arbitrum. You guys got any of these bags, man? I feel like I am the only one holding a weird assortment of diverse portfolio. The largest token unlock in the next 7 days is from the cross-chain interoperability protocol Wormhole, which will release $154 million in world tokens. Right? We're talking about Wormhole. That's Wormhole, not WorldCoin. The WorldCoin's down here. Yeah, they are. They're doing a similar thing as well. Analytics from the Into the Block recently reported the projects like Sam Altman's Proof of Person project, WorldCoin, proof of I scan eyeball. Please take my identity. I'm not a big fan of WorldCoin, guys. Decentralized finance, DeFi platform, Stargate Finance, and Layer 2 blockchain Mantle. Mantle's been doing pretty good numbers this year. Have daily token unlocks that represent relatively large percentages of their market cap, according to the firm's data. Yeah, there's a lot of unlocks happening. Look at this. Athena. What else we got on here? Starknet, Avalanche. A little bit there. Yeah, so any other... There's almost 2 million in Avalanche. It's not that much. I'm not really worried about any of this. I think it's a drop in the bucket in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, we gotta move on. So much stuff to cover, guys. XRP surges 7% against amid Ripple SEC sentiment. Hope 600 million token unlock incoming. XRP trading activity is heightened through the South Korea, where traders tend to get euphoric about rallying tokens. That's right. Of course, known for their kimchi price on Bitcoin. That, of course, is the the kimchi arbitrage, right? So if you were to buy Bitcoin at certain key time frames, you'd actually be able to sell it to some of the markets in Korea at a premium. So keep an eye out for, it looks like XRP as it may surge into a kimchi premium as well. Don't want to spend too much time on this, but yeah, we do know, of course, we have the SEC kind of backing off all altcoins right now. Of course, that's XRP. We covered this yesterday. XRP, Cardano, Solana, Ethereum, Cosmos. There's just so many. Polygon. There's so many coins, man, that they're just backing off of. And I feel like all those coins I just mentioned, there's so many that are just like coins or similar coins, or even like literally, copycat coins that have the same tokenomics. So I feel like a lot of this stuff is gonna rally. It's just, when is Bitcoin gonna step out of the way? When are we gonna step out of the way from Bitcoin and jumping back into a lot of our alts? That's the big question, because we haven't had an altcoin rally yet. The Nvidia stock jumps 11% after a SIG-graph unveil. Next wave of AI is robots. Dude, this is crazy, because right now Nvidia is getting almost as volatile or more volatile than Bitcoin. Like, you keep saying about how people won't touch Bitcoin because it's so volatile, even though that's the beauty of it. That's what makes generational wealth is volatility. And here we are. We got the stock traded fund almost doing a similar thing on trading days, right? And no one's really batting an eye. They're just like, they're all gung-ho and happy about it. But we'll talk bad about Bitcoin forever because of its volatility. Anyway, so yeah, we're entering a new wave era of AI and robotics. As you guys know, before I read this article, you know where I gotta go with this, as I do every single day in our dystopian future segment. Here we go, guys. Welcome to the dystopian future. Here we are yet again. It's not stopping, guys. We are on our way. AI is coming for you. It's coming for your job. If you are, of course, a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, an accountant, a data entry clerk, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, a travel agent, a fast food worker, man, like me, a factory worker, a customer service representative. Literally almost anything you think of. DMV worker, right? You work at the BMV. You hand out give people their driver's licenses. You are at risk. AI's coming for you and your job. And that does not stop there. It's also going to take all the NPCs and all your favorite video games, roll it all up in AI, and spit it out. Because your friends and especially your romantic loved ones as well are going to be affected by this in a big, big way. Because those sex robots are going to do things better in the bedroom than you can. We are all at risk. All at risk. All right, moving on. Of course, that's our comedic dystopian future segment. All right, getting back into it. NVIDIA, yes, of course. AI and robotics as its new wave enters. Some crazy future. Man, look at this. And one of the most exciting developments in humanoid robots. We're advancing the entire NVIDIA robotic stack, opening the access for worldwide humanoid developers and companies to use the platforms, accelerating libraries and AI models best suited for their needs. If you guys haven't caught the stream before, I show a lot of these, of course, Optimus robot videos, right? Oh my god, dude. If you haven't seen the Optimus robots, what they can do right now, they can literally do backflips and like hold eggs without squishing them, and sort blocks by color, and we're at the point now where you can replace almost any and they're gonna be worth. You can buy a robot for I think it's less than 30 grand now. They're looking at again, the average worker salary is around 35,000, 40,000, and if they can put these out for 20 grand, you get two workers for the price of one. And they don't stop working, guys. They don't have breaks. They don't have. Are we gonna get robotic rights? Are they coming in the future? Possibly. So yeah, that's what I see happening. It's crazy, guys. The world is changing fast. Robotics, the company's big announcement at SIG-graph was the early access availability of its suite of robotic development tools. These include a visual agent training ground, an AI model workflow management system, and a nifty development system that allows humans to demonstrate complex functions via teleoperation. While the suite may seem underwhelming at first glance, these cutting-edge robotics offerings have the potential to solve some of the most challenging, outstanding problems in our fields. Right? This is crazy. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff coming. It's going to start with, of course, the simple robots, right? The delivery robots, all the vehicles. I mean, it's taking over so fast. And these, of course, are learning models that are going to be learning with us and then replacing us ultimately. Whew! Man, what a mouthful. Holy crap, guys. I need a drink of water. Crazy. I got 10 more minutes to get through the rest of these articles. It's so crazy how much stuff we got going on. I might have to leave some of these out, although there's a lot of stuff to cover. I did want to, of course, get into our little bit of JASMY news for the day. JASMY advocates advances blockchain data security with strategic JATES, JATES involvement. JASMY. Back in the news again, JASMY. President Kazuma Masasato participating in last year's Japan Techno Economics Society, JATES, the Japan Techno Economics Society study group on sensors and data fusion. JASMY's partnership with companies like Transcosmos, Toyota, Panasonic, and Vaio enhance its data security initiatives and market growth. JASMY uses blockchain technology to provide decentralized data storage. If you guys have never heard of JASMY before, it is sweeping. It is sweeping around YouTube now. I finally starting to hear some of our big influencers talking about it. I just saw Ben Armstrong. Ben freaking Armstrong. I thought I'd never hear JASMY outside of his mouth. Look at this. If I type in JASMY on Google right now, guess who I'm going to see? Where is he? I know I saw him earlier. He was on there earlier. I swear it. Yeah, he was here. Look, there's me. But yeah, Ben Armstrong, right? Ben Armstrong, of course, that's BitBoy Crypto. Was talking about JASMY now. There he is. Take on Cardano. It must have been that. There, here's a little clip he had. Look at this. The man's talking about JASMY. Oh my god. And he finally woke up to it, guys. He finally woke up to our space. He gets it. Apparently he gets it now. Thank freaking God. Focused One. Man, what is up? What is up? Whopper Wednesday, of course. I know you are. I know where you were. I knew where you were. JASMY, of course, getting some traction with the larger influencers. I'm happy to see this. I've even seen Crypto Lifer talking about it a few months ago. He's been trading it, but you got to be holding some JASMY. And I still want to get that video done, guys. I do, and apparently Ben's gonna make one now too. So I got some competition. All right. So anyway, that's what's going on with JASMY. Of course, that's the study group, the Japan Techno Economics Society study group on sensors and data fusion. Don't fade all their partnerships. It's insane how many partnerships they have. And anyone just entering the space, do some research on it. Like I said, I'm still planning to have a video before I go on my trip. To come out hopefully by the middle of the month of August. I'll get this damn thing done. I'm putting my heart and soul into it. There's a lot. You guys will see it. But yeah, JASMY's technology provides a private data locker for those who are not in the know via Safe Knowledge Communicator (SKC) and a Smart Guardian service to safe IoT device registrations. Let me just quickly unpack that real quick for those who do not know. IoT, that's Internet of Things. That's the Internet of Things protocol. That's like your smart fridge. That's like your smart washing machine. That's like your laptop, your computer. Things that can be integrated through Wi-Fi and talk to each other, right? And this is going to bridge the gap and also secure your data. And then through data democracy and JASMY's data locker, you'll be able to store your data in a safe way and then sell it. Not just give it away to Google, not just give it away to Verizon and all the other telemarketing services and everything, and ad campaigns and stuff that you are not part of. You're not getting any revenue. Sell your data. I mean, we're talking about I mean, like, they're going to change the world with Bitcoin and JASMY, and of course, JASMY being known as the Bitcoin of Japan. So don't fade this damn coin, guys. It is going to be crazy. It's huge. It's being developed in Japan, again, of the third largest economy in the world. They're going to be jumping in on this first. They've already got partnerships, of course, technology ranging anywhere from inside IBM systems, Microsoft systems, and now Apple. So huge stuff coming. Huge stuff coming. All right. So let's move on. There's a lot of stuff. We just do the lightning round. We're finishing up the lightning round focused. We're finishing it up. There's a lot we've been going through. My mouth hurts, man. I've been going a mile a minute. Nvidia becoming more volatile than Bitcoin. Look at that. I just said that. And Ethereum. And they're such hypocrites too, because they bash Bitcoin for being so volatile. And here, one of their key Mag 7, right? Key Mag 7 stocks is now more volatile than Bitcoin. It's insane. Bitcoin has exhibited a strong positive correlation with Nvidia since late 2022. And Nvidia's 30-day implied volatility has surpassed Bitcoin. And Ether's gauge, I hate the acronym for Ether. It's not even an acronym, it's just a shortened Ethereum. Just say Ethereum. I don't know, it rolls up the tongue easier for me than Ether. Bitcoin has exhibited a strong positive correlation with Nvidia since late 2022. Nasdaq listed Nvidia, hailed by Goldman Sachs as the world's most important stock this year, is expected to see more significant price swings than crypto market leaders Bitcoin and Ethereum. Jesus. I'm not conforming, guys. Meanwhile, crypto exchange Deribit's Bitcoin Deval Index, a measure of 30-day implied volatility, has declined from 68% to 49%, according to the charting platform TradingView. The Ethereum and the Vol Index has dropped 70% to 55%. Options are derivative contracts and protected. Both Bitcoin and Nvidia bottomed out in late 2022 and have since exhibited a strong positive correlation. As of writing, the correlation between 90-day prices on Bitcoin and Nvidia was 0.73. Okay, Nvidia stock is down roughly 26% since reaching its all-time high of 140 last month, offering bearish cues in the bull to the crypto market. Bitcoin is locked in the range of 60,000 to 70,000. Crypto CoinDesk shows. The spike in Nvidia's implied volatility is likely related to the hedging activity of the market makers phenomenon often seen in the crypto market, according to the crypto financial platform Blowfin. It must be admitted that negative gamma does not only dominate the crypto market. In the U.S. stock market, SPY, the QQQ have experienced significant declines caused by the negative gamma hedging and the high volatility risk that made Nvidia's front month implied volatility level significantly surpass that of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum. Griffin Alderin, head of options trading and research of crypto financial platform Blowfin, and told CoinDesk. All right, so are we going to sell off like Nvidia? That's the big takeaway I have from this. I think it's gonna get decorrelated, especially when it comes to the election. I don't think the treasuries, the treasury bonds, or anything like that are gonna have too much of a stranglehold over Bitcoin versus Nvidia, especially when it's going to be a reserve, now touted as a reserve asset for some of these big governments. All right, moving on. CryptoQuant links Bitcoin mining hash rate nearing all-time high levels to potential price stability, right? We've seen this all year. We've seen this. Bitcoin's been more stable than ever. I mean, we used to have these $30,000 market swings, right? $20,000 market swings. What are we getting now? Like roughly 4K, 2K, 3K, drops. Like today was a pretty big drop, and that was only what, 2K? Yeah, roughly 2K. I'm just not seeing what we used to see back in 2021. The last bull market was brutal when we went from 30K to 60K twice. I still feel like we're still a lot more stable than we were before. And look at that. Boom, boom, boom. And we were only up there in those upper echelons for like a few weeks, right? We went from, that was October 14th to November 14th. So we were only up there for a month that one time. And then the first time we hit 60K, we're up there from December of 2021 December of Is that right? What? That doesn't seem right. Okay, March of 21. Why did it say December? It said December when I was doing this. So March of 2021 to roughly April of, about a month. So we've only been up there on the top peaks from 30 to 60. We only held up there for about a month each time. So keep that in mind too when we get into the top peaks of the bull market cycle. Dumb money, what is up? What is up, dumb money? The crypto life, man. It's been kind of lackluster here lately after the conference, right? We just do this Mt. Gox selling, or not selling, but dumping Bitcoin on there. A lot of FUD, right? What is going on? Up and down. That's right. A lot of up and down swings, but really, that's what I'm getting at. It's only like $4,000 market swings, not $20,000 or $30,000 market swings like we saw last bull cycle. But yeah, crypto quant. That's what they're talking about. Again, just the hash rate producing a very, very stable price in these ranges. Let's kind of finish this up. Oh my God, we're going into overtime now. I'm going through the lightning round. So yeah, I just kind of want to bring that front. Bitwise CIO Matt Hogan says we're not bullish enough on crypto amid a massive industry sentiment shift. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about governments now, governments buying strategic reserve asset holdings. As crypto investors, we spend a lot of time focused on the downside risk. We're all acutely aware of that. At any moment, an event might occur that will drive prices sharply lower. It's fairly common for people to say that Bitcoin could go to zero. We're going to zero, guys. That's it. You heard it here first. Oh my God, it's over. It's done. That's how some people think, man. It's ridiculous. I think we have to accept that there is now an equal risk to the upside. I agree with that. There's so much bullish momentum. We haven't had the banks in yet, guys. We're still waiting for Kathy Wood's prediction of, it was 6 to 9 months, 3 to 6 months for them to pick out the winners. That's right. That dumb German government. Have fun staying poor, right, dumb money? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. These ideas would have been the stuff of daydreams a year ago, but after that, what I've witnessed last week, they look more likely than not, according to Matt Hogan. Okay, so again, we have he's the head of Bitwise, right? Or not? Yeah, Bitwise CIO. All right, so yeah, could we wake up tomorrow and find that the G20 country has already added Bitcoin to its balance sheet, looking to front run the U.S.? That's what we're talking about here tonight, as we just covered a whole bunch of Chinese news, right, about them getting teased by Justin's son to jump in and, possibly amid passing legislation, which we haven't even got into that article yet, man. I pulled that up as well to cover. Could we wake up tomorrow and find that? Yeah, it's possible. Comprehensive crypto legislation get passed more quickly in other countries than the U.S. Yes, they do. And a bipartisan support strengthens. Could Wall Street massively embrace crypto at a larger scale more than we expect? Just today, Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon told CNBC that Bitcoin could be a store of value. And it's huge for freaking Goldman Sachs. They've been telling everyone, stay away, it's a scam. Just like BlackRock's Larry Fink did before, and Jamie Dimon, and they're all flipping. At least publicly, right? That's what it's all about. Publicly, they're coming out. But yeah, these ideas would have been stuff of daydreams. I agree 100%. Regardless, the fact remains the sense of what's possible in the Washington on crypto has shifted a year ago. The SEC and Coinbase were operating an illegal securities exchange. That's right. We went through that entire debacle. I forgot all about that. That was 2 years ago. It was ridiculous. Now the U.S. Department of Justice is partnering up with Coinbase to secure its crypto. And we're talking about the U.S. holding Bitcoin as a reserve asset. And they send all of their Bitcoin to where? Coinbase, right? I mean, it's just absurd. And we watch this happen. The hypocrisy is unreal in our space. Central bank money printing is to push crypto back, Bitcoin specifically, back into the limelight above all-time highs, according to a top trader, trader analyst known as the time they call it Crypto Calls Stars, aligning for Bitcoin. Pseudonymous trader Pentoshi tells his 800,000 followers. Jesus, he has got a crap ton of followers. And the social media platform. I don't even know what I would do with that platform, man. I don't even know. I would probably I'd probably just keep burning money and ripping up dollar bills on my stream. I guess we're not getting that one back. That's a little more than half. Yeah, that's gone. Oh well. Believe it or not, only a matter of time before Bitcoin hits its all-time high. Look at the last 6 months alone at an exchange-traded fund ETF approval, which we didn't think it was going to happen as fast as it did. And it did because Daddy Fink wanted it to happen. Oh, yeah, Focus One says, yeah, I do the same thing. Things never change, man. That's right. And then they all wanted the Bitcoin for themselves. That's right. Larry Fink, Jamie Dimon, Goldman Sachs CIO. Believe it or not, a matter of time before Bitcoin hits all-time highs. Look at the last 6 months alone in exchange-traded fund ETF approval, which has been the most successful ETF in history. That's right. And that was only 6 months ago, guys. It's crazy. They launched it, of course, the day we did our channel. The first live stream I ever did was on the day of the launch of the ETF. It was on roughly around January 15th. We've been here since. And now capturing a large portion of the political environment with multiple nation states. I would be shocked if you would have told me that with 100% certainty that we were going to have pro-crypto presidents this year. I would have been mind blown. Other than RFK, because he came out last year. He was already my top pick from the very beginning. The idea of Bitcoin having a fixed supply of programmable money while central banks will continue to print infinite fiat. It will take the limelight. I won't pretend to know when it will break out, but the future is brighter than ever at this point. It's crazy how many people will begin to doubt their long-term thesis based on a few hourly or daily candles. That's right. That's what we're so used to, man. We're so used to this riding that bull, man. Or we're used to riding that bull right through it because it doesn't stop, man. It doesn't. This market is such a long-term prospect. Whew. So yeah. How many people begin to doubt their long-term thesis is beyond me. I don't understand it. In the end, where we're going, son, you won't need charts, right? Of course, doing a perfect reference to Back to the Future. Where we're going, we don't need charts. Yeah, and Michael Saylor has the same sentiment as well. He's like, where we're going, we're gonna break all the charts, we're gonna break all the metrics. There's gonna be a single metric out there going. The Godzilla walks into the room and then runs through the town, right? Man, that's great. I can't believe he brought up a Godzilla reference. He made my freaking week when he did that. For alts, I think there will be something like this, but I believe it will not be. This will be the general path for the market, and at the minimum, there will be a few weeks of alts catching a bid. That's what I just said. I said the way it's going this year, the altcoin rally really didn't really happen. We just covered all of the altcoins, right? All the altcoins on the crypto bubbles on the year. There's really not too much really going on. I mean, we only have a few tokens with utility actually breaking out. Solana, JASMY, Fetch, AI, AVAX a little bit, 100%, a little bit. Near Protocol, Render, Arweave, that's only 450% only. Injective, Toncoin. Toncoin surprised me this year. But yeah, I mean, most of these coins haven't really ran yet. Like, where's Polygon, right? Where's Cardano? Where's some of these these coins that really have a lot going on, but they haven't made any moves yet. Nothing. So again, I just wanted to kind of reiterate that because we're seeing it, and that's the kind of sentiment I feel is happening right now. I feel like we are getting such an unprecedented Bitcoin run that it's pushing the alts out of the limelight, and we got just the whole world looking at Bitcoin right now and nothing else. Tucker Carlson says he loves Bitcoin but believes, what do I say all the time, guys? The CIA created it. He believes the CIA created it. And that's my, of course, conspiracy theory around Bitcoin is it's very likely because we don't know, we don't have that paper trail, and we have some emails from some people being involved, but who's to say, again, that pseudonymous person who had a very similar name. I keep bringing this up, and I need to bring up and just do a deep dive on it at some point. It's on my list of things to do. But yeah, there was a pseudonymous creator, or CIA agent, or representative that had a similar name to Satoshi Nakamoto, almost near parallel to the name. It was or synonymous to it. So famous political speaker Tucker Carlson has a lot of respect for Bitcoin and is apparently very confident about the identity of its creator. During a private event on Friday held at the Bitcoin 2024 conference, the former Fox News host spoke at length of why crypto is the worst why crypto is the world's best tool for enabling financial sovereignty, even though it was invented by the Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA. Obviously, it was the CIA. We all know that. Said Carlson. You guys know that the way he talks with a laugh. It's like Signal. They got there first. It's a honey trap. According to the Carlson, crypto enthusiasts are highly intellectual. That's right. Paul Barron. Big shout out to Paul Barron. He said it best. We, as crypto investors, are the most plugged in to cultural references, to market sentiment, to technology, everything. AI and crypto, of course, is our space. So according to crypto enthusiasts are highly intellectual and can seemingly answer any question besides those relating to the identity of Satoshi Nakamoto. Very, very true. Somebody should answer that, he said. I think we know. The conservative podcaster's comments drew significant attention online, including from popular English conspiracy theorist David Icke. Tucker's theory is hardly new, understandable, unsubstantiated tales about the CIA involvement with Bitcoin have long circulated on Reddit. In fact, the CIA once confirmed that it had initiated projects focused on the cryptocurrency to combat ransomware schemes. Ex-CIA boss Michael Morrell even once called it a boon for surveillance, considering blockchain analysis a highly effective crime-fighting and intelligence-gathering tool. But that's about as far as the evidence goes, with the rest boiling down to skepticism and some secret guy with a Japanese name created the first decentralized currency. As far as Bitcoiners are concerned, the man behind the Bitcoin doesn't really matter at this point, given that the project's code and ledger are 100% transparent. That's right. Bitcoin is a software you can read and audit yourself. There is nothing more to it in the software you read and read by thousands for 15 years. That's Saif Dean Amos. Carlson wholeheartedly agrees with the viewpoint. It doesn't make it any less a history-transforming technology. He said, crypto gives the average person the freedom to conduct his affairs without oversight or control. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, it's nice to see his input on that. Man, he's really becoming quite the journalist these days as he left Fox News. And that Putin interview, we covered that live. That was amazing when that dropped. Wow, what is going on in the chat, man? You said Pepe wasn't worth holding. Why? Well, I know I didn't say it wasn't worth holding. I outlined, my strategy or what I recommend. It's just, of course, the true utility of a token, right? And this is going to be utility run. Something with utility versus no utility. I'd rather be sticking with those coins with true utility, because once those dump and you're not prepared for it, it's over, right? So don't be dumping your life savings into Pepe. That's just my, not financial advice, just my opinion. But yeah, you're holding 100 million, Pepe? What about Turbo? You do you, man. You do you. I don't have the. I just don't have the patience for it in this bull run. I'm all about those utility tokens this year for sure. But yeah, the next big token, if I get word of it, I dump a little bit of moon money in there, of course. I'm not shying away from all memes at all. U.S. government moves over 29,799 Bitcoin worth $2 billion, roughly. Here's where it's headed. It's headed into their wallets, right? They just moved 10,000 the other day. Kennedy also said this is where are we at? Arkham says the coin shifting likely represents 10,000 Bitcoin deposited into the International Custody Service. The move comes as multiple presidential candidates outline their plans for the government's Bitcoin holdings. Again, this is really messed up that they're doing this. It's a big FU to all these candidates and making these promises over the weekend. Independent presidential candidate Kennedy said he would sign an executive order. Dude, his speech, my heart dropped. Like it was everything I expected out of Kennedy, even more when it comes to his Bitcoin proposal. Trump honestly was lackluster. I gotta admit. whoever's writing this speech, I know he's trying to make it, dumbed down for the majority of the people, but still, like, his policy is still very vague and not quite as clear as I'd like it to be. So Kennedy also said he would sign another executive order into office directing that the U.S. Treasury purchase 550 Bitcoin daily until the U.S. has built a reserve of at least 4 million Bitcoin. And yeah, that's really spread like a virus now, because we just covered Senator Lummis, right? Cynthia also wants to do a similar thing, holding at least 1 million on the strategic reserve, as he's pushing that into Congress right now. All right. Keep going, man. We got to keep going. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. It's crazy. There's so much news. We cannot cover it every day. Fed holds policy steady, expresses more caution than expected in the September rate. We actually covered this earlier in the stream. If you guys want to go back and see that, it's really going to go unchanged. It sounds like we are not getting that 90 to 100% guaranteed rate cut that we were expected back in September, which is kind of affecting the market today, as we've seen already for Bitcoin's price. As we are waiting for this megaphone to basically drop off in the trend to end, right? And until it does, we just bounced off of it. Until it does, we haven't invalidated it. So it could happen. We could bounce right back through and then break on top. And I want to see that happen so bad, because we've been stuck in this slump now for 3 months, this downward descending pattern. All right, so that's what's going on in the news. Let's hit the normies, guys. It's been a long day. Let's take a break and hit some of these normies. All right, Bitcoin, of course, on X. This is what's going on. Anything bullish going on? Anything fun? Oh, look, there's Lummis. Yeah, the wait is over. This is our Louisiana purchase moment. Yeah, she's had such a way with words, so we talked about that earlier. This is our Louisiana purchase moment. Cynthia Lummis for Bitcoin. When you have been holding Bitcoin for 10 years... Yes, you can literally float on air. Yeah, pretty much, man. I've been in it for 4 years now. This is my second bull cycle, and I feel like I can already float on air. Jesus. It just doesn't faze you anymore. And get down to the brass tacks of things. This is the worst time to sell your Bitcoin. Yeah, very damn true, man. That's pretty damn true. Bitcoin is breaking out for the descending broadening wedge, according to Crypto Gel on X. The pattern is quietly formed over the past months and has the target of 85,000. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. Of course, that's the Federal Reserve, that the interest rate could come as soon as September. We'll see. I don't know, man. I feel like as soon as they cut it, we're going to go right back into inflated territory again. I mean, they'd have to do baby steps, maybe like every quarter, every 3 months, drop like 25 basis points. Maybe. Again, they're printing money like crazy. It's an election year. I don't know. I don't know. They can't keep this game going forever. All right, let's see what's also going on in crypto. Crypto investor, BTC having. Hey, mate, win Lambo, mate. God, can I please, sir? God, huddle. Oh, God. What is that? A hedgehog? Oh, my God. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel day to day. Got my glasses on, just sitting too close to the screen, watching the charts. About the crypto market. Hey, kid, give me the van. I'll give you some candy. I'll give you some crypto. Oh, jeez. Crypto rises 10x in a week. There you go. Yep. All right, let's see what the normies are doing. This is what hurts my brain, guys. This is what hurts my brain. Ooh, Trump rally. Ooh, that's somewhat related, right? Now that he's Bitcoin president. USA basketball, Katie Ledecky. Sports stuff, a lot of the Olympics happening this week. Trump in a BJ interview in where is that? I don't know. Chicago. He had an interview in Chicago. Huh. Interesting. I was just there not that long ago. Vips Cartel, US WNT. Yeah, Metastock. Yeah, Metastock up. Dude, it's approaching Bitcoin's price, right? It's approaching Bitcoin's market cap. Could flip us tomorrow if we have another bad day. Ashley Benefield, DJ Moore. Oh, God, the normies, dude. AMD jumps 5% as global chip. Yeah, sure. We definitely need more manufacturers again competing. Stocks rally after earnings. Yeah, and then the rest of it's just sports. You're hurting my brain. Damn normies are hurting my brain. Boar's head recall, yada, 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 yada. Nothing really going on. And then, of course, we look at the Bitcoin trend as well. And it's coming down. It was high of 52 as of yesterday. It was the highest we've seen in a long time. Yeah, and it's just kind of slipping down to these lower levels, which we haven't seen that low since, the end of April or the middle of February, which right before we had the big breakout. So is that an indicator of something coming? Meh, maybe. We'll see. Let's see what happened to the macro stuff first. Looks like right now, of course, we're taking a look at the heat map from Kimba. The white snow lion, kind of pushing us back. The bears. The bears! Dang it! They're pushing us back. Sitting at 64.5 and testing a break through that key level. And again, everyone's looking at the same patterns, right? Everyone's looking at this megaphone pattern as we kind of bounced off of this a few hours ago. Let's kind of go back into it as we teeter-totter right above Bitcoin's belly button. Hopefully we can break on through. We're going to like knock the wind out of her if we break through tonight. But yeah, it's looking like we're kind of testing these lower levels down here. Not quite touching that bottom trend line for the megaphone pattern. So we could still hit a little down lower into the evening hours or early morning hours here in the United States. Down to 64 even, maybe even. That'd be kind of my prediction if we fall down even further from here. I just don't see it. I feel like, again, China's going to wake up. Japan's going to wake up. They're already woken up, actually. They're already been up. They're probably going to buy up some of these wicks. They're going to buy up some of these candles. Again, every time we see these, I'm very open and honest about what I see every day. But, like, again, the key time frames for all the markets are usually between, lunch trading hours, 12 a.m., 12 p.m., right? And major markets, usually around the time frame periods, and then usually towards 3 p.m., 3 a.m. So those are the most volatility in our space, right? And so if you time these key levels around it, well, you just had a huge sell-off today in the American open market, right? So I actually see that the same thing could happen. The rest of the world could wake up, maybe even see. I don't know, maybe they can see the negative news around our Fed rate cut decision, which is basically a nothing burger, with some maybe negative, trailing sentiment at the end of his speech. But, yeah, maybe they wake up and see this, all right, I buy more Bitcoin, or it's really going to hurt that, that market. The news is going to really shift their opinion. They could actually solve a little further. I don't know. I feel like we've already sold off enough. Again, Bitcoin's so bullish after all of the large macro talks. If anything happens over again, macro is going to change this as well. If there's an attack overseas in Israel overnight, that could happen. That could affect it as well. I mean, that could be happening right now. I mean, we check the news. We can check and see. I'm seeing a little bit more of a downward swing happening right now. The bears pushing us back. We can check the news real quick and then kind of get our opinion from there. But until we get invalidated in that, invalidated out of that megaphone pattern, I just don't really think it's worth diving further into it. We're probably going to stay somewhere in the middle of it for a while until we make that next leg up. So yeah, Israel about an hour ago, Iran, Hamas blame Israel for killing the top official to vow strike back. That happened a few days ago. I think it was 2 nights ago here in the United States. So yeah, this is something to look at, especially if you're trading, the market right now. If you're just hodling, not that huge of a deal. Gold is kind of rallying right now. Again, if you want to kind of trace gold and correlate that with Bitcoin, because we've seen a lot of that happen over the past few years. Gold has been kind of working its way back up and out. Again, this amount right here, you can't even take on a plane, guys. This is it. So good luck traveling with gold. Good luck storing your life-changing wealth in gold, because you're not going to be able to leave the country with it. Unless you sell it all off, and then what are you going to do? You going to sell it all for this nonsense? No, I don't think so. Peter Schiff. So yeah. Again, just kind of looking at that trend going on with gold right now. Again, trying to push back up. I don't know if it'll hit its all-time high, but if we do break out in the war, it will. It will. All right, guys. So that's what I see happening right now. Other kind of tokens right now falling a little on sale. I'm getting paid tomorrow. I'm buying some more JASMY in a big way. Of course, dumping my entire paycheck into JASMY, as I personally believe it is going to be breaking back out soon. A lot of bullish momentum happening with that particular coin and its tokenomics. We've got Ethereum kind of falling down a bit as well. A lot of of course, the L2s are doing the same kind of thing. Polygon, JASMY. Yeah, a lot of the altcoins kind of just a similar pattern. AVAX off of Bitcoin. Yeah, so that's what I see happening right now. This is XRP. What is going on here? What in the world am I looking at? Jesus. That's the 15-minute chart. It looks like it's just a straight up that can't be legit. $2 XRP on the 29th. Are you guys aware of that? What in the world? When did that happen? Man, been a while since we looked at this chart, but XRP has been having a bit of a breakout. Yeah, this is bizarre. I feel like I thought I put a line in there by accident. No, it's just a random a random wick that went up to $2 on the 29th. Interesting. But yeah, we had XRP moving, making numbers finally. The stable coin has broken out a little bit. So I'm positive on XRP, especially with this bull run. Anywho, so that's what I see going on. A lot of coins, again, man, fire sale. Some of these coins are down enough that you could make some big money in the middle of our bull run. Solana having a bit of a pullback from its $80 and 190. Wow, I didn't know it got touched almost 195. Holy crap! But we were breaking down under that trend line now. Dang it! All right. Well, there's again, the market right now is getting kind of shooken up. A lot of macro stuff going on. We may be seeing days where you just have to ignore your bags for a little while. Just take a chill pill, right? Like we normally say here on the stream. Just chill out, right? I'll play it real quick. Jesus. It's been a while since we played that on the stream. So just chill out. Yeah. Just chill out.
So just chill out. Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
Quit flooding the market. All right, guys. Well, that is all that I have for the show tonight. It's a great place to be at, man. I mean, I'd rather be here at 66,000 than 30,000 last year, right? We're already up over 100% on the year. Exciting things are coming for Bitcoin and all the coins in the space. All your big stuff is going to be pumped soon. Yeah, we just got to get through this election first. All right, so have a great night, guys. Thanks for coming out. Focused, as always. You're a legend. Dumb money, wow. Yeah, thanks again for dropping by. We will catch you again soon. Tomorrow, of course, is another day, and we'll see what kind of news we got. We maybe have some good things coming for. I mean, maybe China buys tonight. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Buy some Bitcoin, right? Buy some Bitcoin. And this is, of course, the Crypto Otaku signing out. Later.
Insufficient. We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency. Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above the in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Oh, I forgot I got a fortune cookie. I love fortune cookies. What do we got? What? There's nothing in it. That's BS. Oh, oh, that sucks. All right. See you guys.